It's that time. You know what time it is. Come on, man. You've tuned into the hottest show on the internet. Why? Because I have the best guests. You know that. Come on. Today's guest on Seattle Connected, which is the show that connects you with entrepreneurs, business people, movers and shakers in your community. We're letting you know who they are before they become a household name, because we know they soon will be. Today's guest, an artist, a lot more than that. She takes your vision. She takes your desires. She puts it out there. She puts it on you, literally, and it sticks with you because she does her art from her soul. She's not some rinky dink. You just find her in the yellow pages if they still have the yellow pages. Nah, she likes to collaborate with you, work with you, make your ideas come to life for life. Please welcome Tattoos by Cori. What's up, Cori?
What up? That was a hell of an introduction.
Yeah,
like
you know,
one.
hey, I always say I got to make sure my guests are treated right.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I was
Appreciate
raised. Make sure your guests are treated right and make sure you act right when, you know, you're in their house as well. So, yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
I'm good. Yeah, been chilling.
Yeah, enjoying your day?
Trying to. It
Yeah.
got a little bit better since we here, you know, like
Okay.
the setup, you know, the lights
hey,
and all that.
only the best for the best,
I
right?
see what you're doing here. I like it.
Okay, I appreciate that, Cori. So, how long have you been dabbling in art? Is this something that you've done since you were like a kid, or you just kind of picked this up recently?
Nah, I mean, I drew like since a kid. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say like middle school, around then, I was drawing a lot. But I started taking like tattooing and everything more seriously. Around like 17 is when I started apprenticing.
17?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How was that?
It was cool. I did my apprenticeship in Brooklyn, so it was like fast paced, you know, just learning from the guy who taught me. It had its ups and its downs, but it worked out, and I'm still doing it. So.
Okay, shout out to him. You guys still on good terms?
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Okay.
Shout out Ivan Munez.
Yeah, Ivan, that's what's up. So, Cori, you have not an interesting story, but something dope when I found out that you were a traveling artist.
Yeah.
Traveling artist. That's dope. So, the first question I have is, do you have any stories? I know you have stories that are suitable for right now, because I know a lot of people have their minors, their children watching on Seattle Connected every Friday, new episode 6 p.m. Do you have any fun stories or just something that I would just say, are you serious, from you traveling around from place to place, or even the early years of your tattoo journey?
I would say like early on was a lot different from what it is now. Like, because when I was traveling, at first it was with conventions with my mentor, and we were just broke. So we were just like kind of stuffing ourselves into cars and staying in like, you know, whatever hotel we could afford and just trying to make it happen. Now I travel with a bunch of people. You know, usually I do the tour, or I'll go solo and do guest spots.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think the best part about it is just not feeling like I'm stuck somewhere and getting to go new places, meet new people, see what the art style is out there, you know?
Yeah.
But as far as crazy stories, I mean, just being able to hang out with a bunch of artists and see what they got going on and see how they're taking on the game, try to take some of it for myself, bring it back where I'm going.
Okay. Yeah. Game recognized game.
Yeah.
So do you guys like trade ideas, or is it like a healthy competition, or?
I think it just depends on who you with. Yeah, like some people, you definitely have like that competitive thing. Like me and my mentor, like we kind of feed off of each other. Like, oh, I seen what you did, I want to do that too.
But you know you're the best, so it's really not competition. Is that what you're saying?
Nah. He's definitely the best. I mean, that's how I got here, you know.
Okay.
But I think it just depends on who you with. Some people just really like to give out information and want to see you win the same way they want to win. And then some people are just like, oh, I see that you tried this, and I'm going to do this, you know? So it's always healthy. I've never really ran into too many people that were vicious or anything with it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Traveling artist. So you were originally from?
That's a complicated question, man.
Okay. All right. Well, where do you call home?
New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was born in Detroit.
Okay.
So I moved to New York when I was 7. And I lived all over New York. I lived in upstate New York. I lived in Brooklyn, Bronx, and all over. Yeah, but mostly, yeah, just New York.
Yeah. So when did you come to Washington?
I think it's been like 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still travel back to the east a lot, so it's been kind of back and forth. But yeah, that's where my address is. You know?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So, as far as traveling goes, do you have like a schedule that's set in stone? Like every year you're in New York around this time, or you're in Detroit around this time, or Cali, or it just kind of depends?
It just kind of depends. Like, usually I'm in Detroit like during the summer.
Okay.
Because that's where I have a lot of my ties at. But it just depends on how I feel. Like, I'll throw like feelers out there and see like who's hitting me up in what places, or maybe I want to try something new and I'm like, you know, I got the time next month. I want to try Jersey or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just depends.
Yeah. So like next month on the 1st, I'm going to Hawaii, and that was just like super random, you know.
Okay.
So it just all depends.
Yeah.
I'm just down to tattoo wherever, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. You down to work wherever. What part? What island?
Honolulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
You been before?
No, it's my first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what's up. You'll come back with some stories.
Yeah, 10 at least. You know?
Yeah, exactly. You got to do it. Do you know how long you're going to be out there for?
9 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the longest piece that you've worked on, as far as whether it's hours, like a block, whether it's multiple sessions? Because I know you're not the kind of artist that just wants to run through something to get it done. And you're like, all right, thank you, good night, peace. You're like, nah, I got to get this. This is going to be perfection, but sometimes perfection takes time.
Right.
What's the longest piece that you've worked on for somebody?
I would say it was like earlier on, like I was a little bit slower. So I think the longest time I've sat in one spot was 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
12?
I wanted it to be good.
well, yeah, I get it.
I was like a slower paced artist, and then like I came from my mentor. He's like a little bit slower with his hand, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just regular, like, you know, you just sit for 10 hours for a piece, and that was that. But now I break it up into sessions. I can get things done pretty quickly. I would say maybe I've done 10 sessions on someone. It's probably like the most. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it.
Cori, from what you've heard, because I know you have a lot of art on yourself, from what you've heard, I guess from your clients, what is the most sensitive area for most of your clients where, you know, once again, we can, you know, it's kids at home, so we won't.
Yeah, we're going to keep it PG.
Or, you know, or, you know, if you want to give code names, but what's the most sensitive place where someone says, all right, I want to get this done. You say, okay. And then they show you where, and you're like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to stay away from the obvious answer.
Okay. Okay. And where else?
But I think it depends. Like, women have certain spots that they're completely fine with, and the men, like, the men usually circle with the chest, ribs, things like that, and women do just fine in those areas. But I would say the stomach is the worst I've seen. Anything on the stomach is usually pretty rough. Ribs, back, but everything else is pretty chill. Most people just kind of sit through.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up with Ladies of Ink tour?
Oh yeah.
What's up with that?
So I heard about them from a friend in Detroit when I tattoo out there, and I was just seeing their movement, and she was like, "Oh, just talk to her. She's like right down the street." So I kind of put in my application, and it's a group of black women tattoo artists, and we basically just collectively put money in together and travel the country, try to go to different conventions, and, you know, show out and show people that, you know, the industry is more than just what's on TV or, you know, the usual, what they consider.
I got you.
So it was just this woman that decided to put the work in and allow us to showcase ourselves and our work, because, you know, a lot of times we're not really allowed in certain spaces or prioritized in these spaces. So she, you know, she did her thing. Her name is Laura, by the way.
Shout out
Lady
to Laura.
L.
Okay. And Lady Ev?
Nah, Lady L.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, shout out to her. How was it?
I mean, it was dope. I was
Yeah.
being around all those different artists and traveling different places. That's actually what kind of got my start in, traveling and knowing that I could do it. Got my feet wet with it, and being around other artists that were kind of giving up tips like how to travel with your inks or things like that. So I think it was a dope experience for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go as much as I wanted to last year, but I'm gonna try to get back on that.
So it's still ongoing?
Yeah,
It wasn't a one-off? Okay.
Yeah, it's every year. They just go on rotation. Whoever wants to kind of jump in and do a convention, they'll hook you up.
That's dope. And it's funny because I was going to ask you your thoughts on how minorities are treated, and especially, black women, because I know it's not easy for women in general in that field, but black women, do you sense that you have to be that much better than the next person, or you have to work that much harder, even though that, okay, I'm talented, I got experience? Do you still feel that there's barriers that need to be broken down? Or
I would say like tattooing out here I feel like I've noticed more of that pressure. You know what I mean? Because the industry has always been like a boys club, like it's always been called that. And then I would say like more recently it got more diverse, more women, more like different cultures, ethnicities. It's all like throughout it. You can see it all over Instagram. I think Instagram really changed the game for tattooing, to be honest, because for so long it was like get kept by the shop itself, like whatever shop you worked at, and then they're gonna push you. But now you can like run your own business through Instagram.
Yeah.
I would say like I definitely have run into some roadblocks. You definitely feel like you should be better because they're a little bit more skeptical of you, or like you just don't have as many chances to screw up. So for a while it affected me, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna ignore that part of it and do my own thing. Like stop looking for the acceptance of this group and just market myself, push myself, sell my business as my own, and not try to work out of like these spaces that I never really feel welcomed in anyway. So I think that was like what really changed things for me, and allowed me to be like more creative and more solid in my work. What I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to kind of not knock and wait for someone to let you in. You have to kick down the door, or actually create your own door. To go in, and that's what led me to this show, Seattle Connected. Just getting tired of waiting for others to tell our story, or they tell it and they kind of half-ass it, leave out a lot of important details. So I said, you know what, I can do something. No one can do everything, but I can do something. So if I can connect with you or someone else, and they can connect with someone else, we're in a better position than we were before.
Right.
A lot of times I think they want to see that division and say, oh, look, they can't even work with each other, but nah. Yeah. We're going to dispel that myth more and more.
I like
so
it.
I like your kicks too.
Thank you.
Those is fire.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So Cori, if I had to ask you what I'm not gonna say your age, but because I don't know, because you have one of those looks. It's like the movie Benjamin Button, aging backwards. So because that's what I'm saying. Well, I know you're old enough to tattoo, so I mean, I know you still get carded, but come on, Cori. So it's like, wow, real talk. What would Cori today tell the Cori at 10 years old? The 10-year-old artist who was doing what she was doing. What would you tell Cori today to be aware of, avoid, look out for?
I think I would just tell 10-year-old me to like calm down.
Calm down?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I always kind of knew that I wanted to do something with myself, even when maybe I was like misbehaving or whatever, and people be like, you gotta slow down, you know. I just always thought to myself like, nah, I got it, you know. But I think maybe I'll go back and I'll just be like, yeah, you got it, but still work hard, you know, put a little bit more effort into things, so you don't have to fumble so much and stumble and figure it out the hard way. Or I would say like to be more comfortable with who I am when I get into different spaces, because your world is so small when you're young and you're like, you come from a different environment, like a certain environment, I would say. Like I thought that world was just the only world that existed, you know. So when I came out here, it was just like, okay, I don't want to come off this way, or I don't want to do this, I don't want to be too ghetto, whatever. And I would just say to be more comfortable in my skin and, you know, don't think about shit too much. Or
there you go. No, you good.
And work hard and don't get caught up in all the other stuff, you know. Yeah.
Stay focused. Just stay taking care of your business and minding your own business. Yeah.
Not really. You don't gotta prove too many points, you know. Maybe the baby face did that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Your work speaks for, man. I was going through some of your stuff last night, and jeez, like I saw, and it's funny. I keep looking at it more and more as if something is gonna change about it. But that picture you did of Muhammad Ali, God, that was crazy. That was something I was like, man, I'd wear that on a T-shirt. You know, did an artist, was that just something you just wanted to do, or did an artist request that for a tattoo?
No, I don't draw as much as I should. So like, there's these times where I'm like, I wonder if I could just bust on out. And yeah. So that was just something that I did because I was really into boxing growing up. So he was one of my favorites. And
who else?
I like the picture. Of course, Mike Tyson.
Oh, come on now, Iron Mike.
That's my favorite boxer of all time.
Yo, you know they're doing a biopic on him? You heard about that, right?
Yeah. There's another one. He's got so many.
No, like official.
Oh, okay.
You know who's playing him, right?
Oh.
Jamie Foxx.
I don't know about that one. I mean, nah, I'm not going to take it away from Jamie.
So what? Nah, seriously, this has been in the works, and what they're supposed to do is do the CGI to make him look, you know, a good 20 years younger.
Yeah.
And he had posted some pictures months ago, and he had bulked up and everything, and he said he was going to hire Mike to train him through everything he used to do back in the day and really get him right.
Yeah. He's going to do a lisp and everything.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
We'll see.
If he does it good, though, he's a GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But it's so easy to mess up that I don't know.
I just, number one, I don't want it to not come out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to look like a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I mean, we're waiting. There should have been a real, not a series or a this and that, but a real biopic for Mike Tyson. So when they finally do it, you know, I'll definitely check it out.
Now, when you first said it, I was like, he got mad documentaries.
Yeah, exactly.
But
he
now
does.
I'm thinking, like, he don't got like a movie
like,
for him.
Yeah. I saw the trailer for the Bob Marley one the other day.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, check it out and let me know what you think. That's been in the works forever, but yeah, just let me know what you think.
I'm gonna check it out. I don't really watch too much TV, so I be missing everything.
But you're making money.
Yeah.
We'll just say you're focused on your craft.
Yeah.
And the bag's gonna come with it no matter what. Just staying focused. So Cori, what do you have lined up for you in the next couple months or so, or just?
Well, I'm gonna tattoo you, right?
Okay, yeah. Come on. Cancer season.
Cancer season.
You know what it is. Yeah, we have the same birthday, everybody. So.
Right.
Yeah.
You say you're gonna buy me a shot too. I want to put this on camera.
Okay, please do. Go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a man of my word. No, I got you. Give you a shot.
Yeah, just going to Hawaii, going to Detroit, doing Vegas in September.
Is that a convention?
Nah, I'm actually just going out there to chop it up with a few artists and you know, try to see what's out there for me and make it into like a little mini vacation. I'm gonna do the little the tours on the ATVs in the Red Mountains. That's gonna be fire. I'm looking forward to that.
Come on.
But yeah, I don't know, just trying to travel as much and not focus on just the money part, but the networking part. You know, going to different shops, talk to different artists, you know, because I think so much of my career has just been about tattooing, not really meeting people or getting out there. Like, I wouldn't have even thought to do stuff like this, you know, before. I was just in my own little bubble.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year it's just all about networking and trying to learn and take seminars, get tattooed more, you know, stuff like that.
You're trying to keep growing as an artist, not be just in your own bubble and not evolving. You're trying to say, okay, well, I'm gonna see how I can improve on the business side, the networking side, and
not be stagnant.
That's important.
Yeah, that's how they fall off, man. They get comfortable.
That ain't gonna happen with you. I really sense that you're someone who's here to stay, and I see you mentoring other young artists and helping them avoid some of the pitfalls you might have almost, you know, went down, but you know, you're here standing tall, here to tell the story. So, you know, I appreciate you, I respect you, and you know, I thank you not only for being on the show, but I thank you for, you know, all the wisdom that you've given us just today, because you know, there's some 10-year-old out there who might need to calm down or focus, like you were saying about yourself, but they're like, you know what, I like her, you know, Cori can do it. Oh, I'm gonna check out her page or something. And it doesn't hurt when you have people in a field that you like that look like you. You know, that's dope. So yeah, I appreciate you, Cori. Anything else you want to give out? Any shout outs? Let the people at home know anything?
You know, shout out to the shout outs. I don't know, shout out to everybody that helped me through and told me to do this and come on camera knowing I'm camera shy. I mean, so shout out to you too for inviting me out. And
of course, anytime.
I really appreciate that, man.
Anytime, we got you.
Love.
Appreciate it. So Cori, thanks for stopping by. Salute you guys for watching. She'll have all her details on the episode if you want to contact her. She's about her business, y'all, so no games, no funny stuff. You know, real recognize real, so she's not about that. So come with respect, come with the bag, and see if you can book her. Her schedule's pretty busy, trust me. So check her out on IG, and I'll have all her contact info on the page. And you can tell them right now. Tell them yourself too.
Cori Tattoo me everywhere. CORI Tattoo me. And it's my website, that's my Facebook, that's my TikTok, it's everything. It's my email.
Her Cash App.
It's my Cash App.
Come on. Yeah. Hey,
Venmo.
It's her Cash App. Show her some birthday love. Come on. You know, hey.
For sure.
Contributions.
So show some love to my Instagram, man. Throw some likes my way. You don't always got to be through the Cash App. You just like my, you know, stuff, repost it, you know what I mean, put me out there. And I appreciate y'all. For sure.
And I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I always say, it's important to take care of others, but please make sure you take time to take care of yourself. Until next time, stay connected. Peace.